no mistake. We'll take the hand out to the side. And I set his foot on my knee. And some people's foot will actually fall down because they're so, I need to put this where I just put them away, because they're so, so flexible. So for somebody who's hyper flexible, I'm going to put my knee on his foot and lean in. Now you feel stretched, sort of. Okay? A little bit. This is Melanie the same way. What about here? A little more. So to give you an idea between Tommy, you know, what we were doing there, where all I did was set his foot on my hip and he was like, ah! Okay? So I work with whatever level I'm working with, but I don't try to make him get a stretch that makes him see Jesus. It's not the point. It's not the point. It's not the point. Sometimes just a little release in the low back is all he's going to get. Sometimes taking it...
Does the giver get a good stretch?
Not as much, because I get my opening when I can relax into their resistance, then I can relax into a stretch. Okay? So what would I do for somebody who is really hyper-flexible? I would put my knee on the knee, or I would put his foot on my shoulder. Let me see if I can get this right. And lean in.
Wow. What about dropping his knee outside of the rib cage?
That's a whole other stretch. So what I might do here is I might bring his knee all the way to the floor and let this other hip roll back. So, not once it hits the floor, are you there? What I also suggest, because for me, I'm similar to this, not quite as extreme as this, because I've done a lot of work at strengthening my body. So for somebody like this, I have to really learn to be in my own power and my own strength, because I can't rely on their tightness to support me. So that's a real key to know. Most teens that you work on, girls, will be, a lot of them will be hyper-flexible. And so, were you in track or?
No.
No, you're just this way.
I'm just like,
Yeah, thanks. So again, you can work it. But it's not after necessarily getting him a nice, big, deep stretch. You just want to get him a little bit of opening. Whoops. There it goes. Do you have a paper towel that you can bring in to spill?